Te bhakti vinamini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtatyarishatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi and Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi and Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prahlad Nisingho, Prahlad Nisingho, Prahlad Nisingho, Jaya Prahlad Nisingho. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Mukam karoti vachalang pangung langayate girin yat kripatangahang vande Shri Gurun dinataranam. Om Agyanatimiram dasya Gyananjana shalakaya Chakshurun militam yena tasmai Shri Gurave namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Padishtantre Srimate Sachinana Sanjina Nityananda Nishadina Vargi Bhargavat Hari Sankirtano Kyaramyasi Sharanam Nava. So, Hare Krishna, welcome to the second part of our deity worship seminar. It's better? Maybe it has to turn up a little bit. In your scripts, you have this content. The 16 basic upacharas, the Chakrapcha Mandala, Sodash Upachara Puja, this is step by step. The whole process. There, how we go through. We will now start today discussing the whole of that. This is our intention, to discuss all these 3 points in detail, and in the afternoon to have a practical demonstration of how to perform this Sodash Upachar Puja. This means, it is there written in brackets, Puja to Shishigonitai, with 16 items. Yeah? Today afternoon we will see that. What bigger? Oh, I was thinking it's big enough. Hmm? Like this? So yeah, we will go through this step by step, and then tomorrow morning it is then your turn. We have puja sets here, and all of you can go through the puja yourself. We will do that in groups. But today we have the discussion on the items. Is this big enough? Okay, good. So you have this page in your scripts. This is an overview of the 16 items. When we speak about 16 items or upacharas, I can even add this here. We learned an upachara is an item of worship. When we speak about 16 upacharas, it is specified. Yeah? Then everybody knows, of course someone who is trained in puja knows which 16 items we are talking about. Yeah? If we say we are going to do a puja with 16 upacharas, then it's not any items of worship, but these specified 16 ones. Yeah? In a day of a worship, Radha Krishna worship, Nishingadev worship, we are offering 64 upacharas. Yeah? It starts with the waking, the offering of tongue scrapers, of offering of toothbrush, and so on. Yeah, all these items are upacharas, and if we count them up, we come on 64 in one day. But when we speak about 16 upacharas, we speak about these ones which we are going to discuss right now. Now, if somebody speaks about 12 upacharas, yeah, he speaks about these ones here in the second row. Yeah? And if someone speaks about 10 upacharas, he speaks about this one here in the third row. Okay? And we can highlight them. Yeah? Then if someone speaks about 5 upacharas, he speaks about these 5 upacharas. And we will go through each one of them. And then you have 3 upacharas, they are also specified. Not any other than these 3 only. And if we have 2 upacharas, then again it's specified. Skanda and Pushpa remain. So now we have a look on the 16 upacharas in detail. First is a welcoming ceremony. Yeah? We welcome the Lord. Yeah? There are 7 items offered in the welcoming part. Then we have a bathing and dressing part. There are 3 upacharas offered. Yeah? And then we have a worship part. There are 5 upacharas offered. And we have a concluding part. There is 1 upachara. Okay? This is the sequence how we go through the puja. It's a practical, logical sequence. When someone comes to your house, yeah, you first welcome him. Then the foot wash ceremony, and you may offer some new chadar to a guest, and then worship. Even up to the point to offer something to eat, naivedyam, and pranam, offering of our obeisances. This is the sequence how we go through the puja, also with the deities. First, we welcome them with offering them a sitting place, asanam. Yeah? The upachara mantra is idang, asanam. Yeah? Means here is a sitting place. We offer that just by hand gesture. Yeah? And of course, when we bathe the Lord physically, then we bring the Lord to the bathing place. Yeah? Then next is Svagata. Svagata is especially welcome, my dear Lord. Welcome. Yeah? Svagatam, susvagatam. Su is an increase of what we want to say. We know the word maybe durlaba. Durlaba is difficult, and if it's sudurlaba, it is very difficult. Yeah? Su is increasing. And here we have svagata, and this is to welcome the Lord, and this is offered by speaking svagatam, susvagatam. Yeah? Welcome. Be most welcome. Yeah? I can also add this susvagatam. And then when the Lord has taken his seat, he's welcomed properly by words, then we offer foot wash water, padyam. Yeah? Etat padyam. Etat padyam. Here is water for you, my Lord, to wash your feet. Yes? This is there in your group. Yeah? Etat padyam, and we offer 2 spoons. This is easy to remember. We have 2 feet. Yeah? So for each foot we offer 1 spoon of water. After that we offer argya. Argya we already got to know in the Aratik. Anyone remembers what is argya? Auspicious water which we sprinkle on the head, yeah, of the person we are welcoming. The upachara mantra is idang argyam. There we offer 1 spoon. After that we offer water to wash the mouth, achaman. Yeah. Idang achaman achamaniyam is the upachara mantra. Idang achamanyam. Here we offer 3 spoons. It is culture to rinse the mouth at least 3 times. Before eating, after eating. Also for the Lord, we offer 3 spoons of water that he can rinse his mouth 3 times. Also in the Boga offering. If we do a puja with 16 upacharas in the morning, then for the rest of the day it is not necessary to offer 3 spoons. 1 spoon is enough. But for example here, if in the worship of Lord Nishingadev, they always offer 2 spoons for foot wash and 3 spoons for Achman. Yeah? After the mouth of the deities have been cleansed, we offer a welcoming drink. This is Madhu Parka. Esha Madhu Parka. Madhu Parka contains of the same ingredients as Panch Amrit. Panch Amrit, maybe we can just add this here. There is milk, yogurt, ghee, honey, sugar, what? That's it. Yeah? Milk, yogurt, ghee, honey, sugar. Panch, Amrit. Panch means 5. Amrit are the nectarian ingredients. Yeah? Now what is the mixture? The Madhu Parka, Madhu means sweet, means honey. So we may think, it contains a lot of honey, but it makes the whole thing quite liquid. Yeah, this is actually the Madhu Parka is this what is served in the temple room for the devotees to accept. Yeah, it's not actually the Charanamrit, it's a Madhu Parka what is served here. And this is mostly a bit thick, yeah, because more yogurt is there, little bit of sugar, a little bit of honey. It should be sweet, of course. Very little ghee and little bit of milk. Most part is actually yogurt, and then second is sugar, and then little honey, little ghee and milk. You can figure out what is a good mixture. It depends on how much Madhu Parka you want to offer. Accordingly, the amount varies. So then, imagine the Lord got some honey drink, yogurt honey drink, and the mouth is sticky. So they need to wash their mouth again. Therefore, Punar Achaman is the next upachara. We offer it with Idang Punar Achamanyam. Punar means again. Yeah, and this Punar Achamanyam is an upachara in itself. It's not a sub upachara. It's one of the regular 16 upacharas. Means it has to be there. Yeah, we cannot skip it. It has to be offered. Idang Punar Achamanyam. Again, we offer 3 spoons. So then is the welcoming part done. The Lord is properly welcomed. We got some nice drink, foot wash water was there, mouth is cleansed. Now we start the bathing. Snanam is the first upachara. We offer it with Idang Snaniyam. There we have sub-upacharas. Oops, that doesn't work. Okay, we write it here. Now imagine the Lord comes from his place where he just accepted the foot wash water, where he accepted the mouthwash water and the the madhuparka, the welcoming drink. He comes to the Snan Patra, yes, the place of bathing, and we take off his clothes. And the first is now what we already discussed in the first part, Murti Shuddhi. Cleansing of the deity from wax, eventually blue tack, or sandal wood paste, tulasis, yeah, from the day before. They might still have some sandalwood paste on their lotus feet. That should not be there. That should not be there. Murti Shuddhi, cleaning of the deity. Yeah? With little cotton wool, wet cotton wool, we take off softly all what is left over from the day before. And then we have the sub-upachara, Esha, Sugandha, Tailam. Here we give the deity an oil massage. And here is now a difference coming to the puja, to the Shalagram Shilas. Yeah, the Shalagram Shilas, they don't need to be polished. Yeah. Immediately after offering Sugandha Tailam, we start the bathing for the Shilas. Of course, Murti Shuddhi for the Shalagram Shilas is to remove the painting. Yeah? Remove the eyes, remove the painting of the day before. And then give them an oil massage. And then immediately the bathing starts. But for the deities, here is the polishing part. Yeah? This is done with tilak and cotton. If you are bathing brass deities, then this is the essential part of the whole puja, to make them shiny. Prabhupada said the deities have to have bright faces. Yeah? So the essential outcome of the puja, of course, is to please the Lord, but also to make him shiny, yeah? To polish him thoroughly, and not that in the end some tilak leftovers are still on the deity's body. Yeah? We have to make sure that we remove all the tilak afterwards again, nicely, before we start the bathing. Yeah? No use of lemon. Only tilak and cotton. Never use lemon. Yeah? Lemon is very aggressive and can destroy the body of the Lord. Yeah? In Golokadam we used quite regularly for many years lemon together with tilak, and now Lord Nityananda, he got some holes on his body. Tamarind might work, but it's also quite sour. It works nicely with tilak. Don't make the tilak too liquid. Leave it as a paste. As for putting tilak for ourselves, it has to be a little bit like a paste, and cotton wool and some pressure. Yeah, and then the cotton becomes blackish. Venuya? You have copper cups. no need of lemon for silver. No need. No need. Yeah? Yes, Chai Gopinath. Mhm. You do everyday puja, but you polish only once. That is according to your standard. Yeah, this is okay if you have set this standard in this way. Usually in a puja, when what is done in a temple, the intent of the puja is to make the deity shiny. Yeah. But at least once a week they have to be polished. Yeah. From marble. Yes. No need to polish. No need to polish. Even no need to bathe. Marble deities, very, very sensitive. If a conch touches them, then they are very fragile, extremely fragile. Yeah. So we bathe brass deities. Yeah. Also wooden deities we don't bathe. Yeah. Yes. There we can use a mirror that they are resembling, reflecting themselves in a mirror, and we bathe the mirror. Yeah. Yeah. This is for brass deities. Okay. Once this process is done and the tilak is nicely removed, then we start the snanam. Snanam, the bathing. The bathing can be done with lukewarm water. Yeah. Not with cold water, of course. We should. This is all coming in the upachara snanam. Yeah, before the bathing. I cannot add it there, therefore I added it here down. Yeah. Or I could also have it here. Okay. But it actually belongs to the upachara snanam. Yeah. Then the bathing starts, and the bathing is with lukewarm water, added with some rose water, some sandalwood paste, tulasi is there. Each conch should contain at least one tulasi leaf. If we have tulasi, if we don't have tulasi, we meditate about that tulsi is present there. If we want to have the bathing a little more opulent, like on Ekadashi days, for example. Yes, Jai Gopinath? In the bathing water. The sesame seeds or powder? Seeds. They might be like they stick on the deities, no? And they might also hurt the deities, although they are quite thin. If you like, you can make powder, add it in this way. Usually a sandalwood paste is added there. Yeah. Yeah, if you like to increase the amounts of bathing, or respectively the ingredients for bathing, we can bathe with panch amrit. Yeah. Or we can just use any of the panch amrit. Let's say we take yogurt and sugar, or yogurt and honey. Of course, then we don't have the pure honey. We mix it with water and warm it up a little bit before. Yeah? Also the sugar, we add water and warm it up the whole thing. Yeah? We cannot just bathe with sugar. It has to be melted in the water. Carefully, the honey should never be heated over 40 degrees, otherwise it gets bad. Then we have the vastram. After bathing, we offer the Lord clothes. But before we can offer him clothes, we have again sub-upacharas. This I have to add here. There is idang, anga, vastram. This is the towel to dry the Lord. And then, once he is dried, he gets the dhoti, idang vastram. What's going on here? Idang vastram, dhoti, and then we give him the upavita, idang upavitam. This is the Brahman thread. And also sub-upachara to vastram is idang tilakam. When we have a shalagram shila puja, this upachara is when we start painting the shilas. Yeah? But for the deities, we offer with a little tooth stick, we point to offering the tilak on the forehead and tilak on the 12 parts of the body, and speak the mantras accordingly. Like idang tilakam and then Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Narayana Madhavana Govindan. We can go through the whole body. This is idang tilakam. All of these steps belong to the upachara vastra. Yeah? And then once the tilak is there, we can continue to dress with kurta and chadar. Then we have alankaram. This is the ornaments. We offer it with idang imani abharanani. Imani abharanani. Alankaram is also indicating ornaments. This is of course what we already prepared before. We should not get up during the puja. Yeah. Once we sit down, we should have everything around us already on a plate. We keep the new clothes, we keep the jewelry, we keep some wax if it's necessary to fix the earrings or the finger rings. Yeah, everything should be prepared before. Also, of course, what we need for the bathing. Everything should be already there, should be warmed up, that we can just go step by step through the process without need to interrupt. I highlight this little bit. After abharanani, after giving the jewelry, the bathing and dressing part is done. Yeah? The Lord has been bathed, has been dried, and dressed properly. Now the worship part comes. The garland is coming later. Yeah. Ganda. Ganda is sandalwood paste. We offer it with Esha Ganda. We offer it with a toothstick to the forehead. Yeah, we can make some gopi dots with the sandalwood paste. We can also offer it to the hands and on the feet, make some ornaments. Yeah? Pushpa, flowers are offered after the sandalwood paste. Idang pushpang for one flower. And if we have many flowers, etani pushpani. There we have again sub upacharas. I write this here. We have idang or etani tulasi patrani. Or idang tulasi patram. This is when you offer one leaf. Huh? If we do a worship of Shalagram Shila, we were told by Chananivas Prabhu that the first Shalagram Shila in the movement was given to him by Srila Prabhupada, and then Chananivas Prabhu said, "Oh Prabhupada, I'm worshipping Radha Madhava in Mayapur. I don't want to worship Lakshmi Narayan." Because he had the understanding that Shalagram Shilas represent Lakshmi Narayan, that they are Lakshmi Narayan. And Prabhupada gave as an answer, who says this is Lakshmi Narayan? This is Krishna. I say this is Krishna. And then he told to Chananivas Prabhu, once you finish the bathing of the Shalagram, the first thing you give him is a tulsi leaf. Yeah? He should always sit on a tulsi leaf. Yeah? Means when we worship Shalagram Shilas, the tulsi leaf is given between the snanam and the vastram. Like vastram, to offer vastram for Shilas is just offered with water. Yeah? You substitute the clothes with water. The Shila comes from the bathing tray, you dry him, you give him a little massage again with ghee that he is shiny. You put his eyes back and you offer upavitam and tilakam, you paint him nicely, and then you put him on the asan where already a tulsi leaf has been placed. In this way, the Shalagram Shila is always together with Tulsi Devi. Of course, this is only the case if you have Tulsi. If you don't have, then you meditate about that there is fresh Tulsi on the asan where the Shilas sit down again. If we are worshipping deities, we offer the Tulsis here under the Upachara Pushpa. Yeah? Etani Tulasi Patrani or Idang Tulasi Patram. And then also a sub-upachara of Pushpa is Idang Malyam. This is the flower garland. This is all offered under the 12th Upachara Pushpa. Of course, logically is you wait with putting the earrings and the turban until the Lord gets the mala, the flower garland, and then after he has his garland, you give him the earrings and the crown or turban. Otherwise, you need to remove it again. Then after the flowers, we offer incense. And the Upachara mantra is already known to you. We had that also in the Aratic. Esha Dupa. Tulsi garland is also Malyam. After Dupa we offer lamp, Esha Deepa. And after the lamp we offer something to eat. Idang, Naivedyam. Of course, there is always also Panyam included. The sub-upachara for Naivedyam is Idam Panyam. What was that, Mariana? Yes, Panyam is water, right? And the process, yeah? Usually during the puja in the morning, it is recommended to offer some sweets and some fruits. Yeah? But what exactly you offer is up to your own consideration, but you set as a standard. Yeah? And this is practically a food offering, bhoga offering, in the form how we learned it yesterday. Yeah? So the whole process of the food offering is here included. Yeah? Yes. We invite the Lord, although the Lord is opposite on a table, we are sitting down, still we invite him to come to the plate with the offering, with idang asanang. We wash his feet, etat padyam. We rinse his mouth, idang achamanyang. And then we show him what is there, idang naivedyang, idang panyam. And then we recite all the pranama mantras as in a regular bhoga offering. And we give him some time to eat. And during this time where he is accepting the offering, we can prepare a turban, for example, or we can already make little order around with all the stuff what we had for the bathing. And then we finish the offering exactly how we learned it yesterday. Again, we offer foot wash water. Again, we offer mouth wash water. Before what is not actually done, what we did not do yesterday in the food offering, hasta mukha prakshalanam. Hasta is the face. No, sorry. Hasta are the hands. Mukha is the face. We offer water to wash the face and the hands. Yeah? And then we clean the feet, we clean the mouth. And also idang asanang, we ask him again to go back on his seat. But he is still opposite of us. He is not yet back on the altar. Yeah? So the Naivedyam Upachara contains a whole process of the full bhoga offering. Yes, Mariana. Small, the Utsav deities, whom we have opposite of us when we are doing the the worship. Yeah? The big deities, they receive the aretics. The aretics. Yeah? This is going to the big deities, the darshan deities. Yeah? Before we dress the big deities, we wipe them off with a wet cloth. Yeah? Here, Lord Nishingadev is bathed once a week, Sunday morning in an Abhishek ceremony. This is very nice, very wonderful. With Radha Madan Mohan, we just wash them off morning and evening with a wet cloth. Yeah? Yes, Jai Gopinath. Yes. Before I got introduced in the way how they do the aretik here, I was understanding the process. The aretik goes to the darshan deities, and the functions like the offerings and the abhisheks and pujas goes to the utsav deities. But here I was instructed to also offer the aretik items to the utsav deities. Yeah? Which is practically double. Yeah? You offer to the darshan deities, and then you offer again to the utsav deities. They told me here they have to do like this, otherwise the aretik is too short. Then they would have Nishingadev and Prahlad, and that would be then Panchatattva and the Guru Parampara. It would not probably fill 20 minutes. Yeah, we need to look at it like this, that it's a specific consideration of the circumstances of the individual temples. Yeah. Usually the aretik goes to the darshan deities and the puja goes to the utsav deities. Yeah. But no rule without exception. As always. So the Naivedyam, the number 15, is quite an elaborate one, which we have to include the whole process of the Bhoga offering. And after the Bhoga offer, also actually one more sub-upachara of Naivedyam, a very important one, is Idang Sarvam. Idang Sarvam is everything what we forgot or what we did not offer, what the Lord desired but we did not offer him. Yeah. It includes everything what the Lord wanted to have, but somehow or other it was not available or we forgot to offer. Yeah. Idang Sarvam, we offer it with a spoon of water. Yeah. Or if we have flower petals, we can also offer flower petals for Idang Sarvam. With flower petals or water, we can substitute whatever is not physically present. Yeah? Then after is pranam. We offer prayers for glorification. There is a sap upachara to prananam. Upachara. It is stutis, prayers for glorification. And then we have the pranam mantras. Here also we recite the the Gayatri mantra of the specific deity we are worshipping. And this concludes the puja. After that, we escort the deity again back on the altar. Idang asanang. And the puja is complete. Yeah, asanam, correct. This is, we ask the deity also, although the deity is already in front of us, idang asanang, to come and sit at the eating plate. Yeah? And once the offering is finished, we ask him again, please go a step back. Yeah? And we remove the eating plate. Yeah? But then he is still opposite of us. He has to again go back on the altar. Therefore, again, idang asanam. Yeah? And in between is the in between we have the offering of pranam. For that, he is still opposite of us. We are sitting in front of the deity, and then we ask him to go back. Okay? Stand, we sit. For the puja, we sit. Yeah. No, the deity is still opposite, and we offer pranam, not in the way that we bow down and offer obeisances. We offer pranam with words, by reciting pranama mantras. Yeah? Or prayers for glorification. There are different asanas for the deities, which we indicate just with the upachara idang asanang and with showing of hand gestures. There is the asana where he gives darshan, yeah, where he's sitting over the day. And there is the asana where he takes his meal. Like Radharaman, he's not taking his meal on the altar, he has a dining room. Yeah? He is going to a dining room to have his offerings. For the bathing, we offer a different asana. Yeah? Well, it's practically everything on that little table where we are doing the worship. But just to make sure for us, we offer again asana. Although we don't even need to move the deity. It's just by meditation. Yeah? Now the food offering is finished. Now you please step back, my Lord, and then please move back to the altar. Yeah? You will see that it will become more clear when we have the demonstration. Any question to these 16 upacharas? Sorry? No? It is actually recommended to learn these 16 upacharas by heart, the sequence. Yeah? Because in the process of our worship, there is a manasik worship in the mind. Before we do this worship, which is called the Baya Puja, the physical puja, and many steps before. And one of the steps before is to do the worship in the mind. That means we call the Lord in the mind and we offer him all the 16 upacharas. For that it is necessary to know them by heart. Yeah? Otherwise we always have to interrupt the meditation and what is the next, what is the next, what is... Yeah? So this is good to learn by heart. Asanam, Svagatam, Padyam, Argyam, Achamanyam, Madhuparka, Punarachamanyam, Snanyam, Vastram, Alankaram, Gandhapushpa, Tupadipa, Naivedyam, Namaskaram. Yeah? Instead of prananam, we can also say namaskaram. Okay, now we will have a look on the different steps of the puja. Oh, this is quite small, huh? Oh. This is not in your scripts, this page, but the different steps are there in the whole process given also in your scripts. This is just for us to understand now what are the different steps we are going through. This page you don't have. Yeah? What we just discussed, the physical offering of 16 upacharas, is here. 12.5, 6 and 7. Yeah. It seems to be such a long process already to perform the Baya puja, the physical puja, but compared to the whole puja, it's just a little bit. Yeah? This is the whole puja. From number 1 till number 13. Yeah? And we just discussed the worship of Gornitai with articles Baya Puja, Goranga Stuti and Goranga Pranam. 12.5, 12.6, 12.7. Now we go through the steps from beginning number 1. We discussed the Pancharatric system, if you remember, with the 5 steps what are required to prepare ourselves for the puja. Abhigamana was the first one. What was the meaning of Abhigamana? Or what is the meaning? What do we do first? Yes. To bring our bodies in a condition to do the puja. With bathing in the morning, putting on fresh clothes, putting on tilak, and chanting some mantras. Like Maha Mantra or also, of course, Gayatri Mantra is the first step. Even before asana, asana stapana, we prepare our bodies. The second point is to prepare everything. What we need for the puja is upadan. Yeah, we bring everything together to, like the boga offering, as what I said before with the panchamrit. If we need items to bathe the Lord, we prepare all of that. We prepare the fruit salad and the sweet, like the boga offering. We prepare the flower garlands. We prepare the flowers to offer the tulsi leaves. Yeah, this is upadan. And then we do the yoga, the connection, by reciting certain mantras. This is actually now also included here with Bhuta Shuddhi prayers. Yeah? Although Bhuta Shuddhi is still a process of purification, it is also putting us in the right mindset to understand that we are an eternal servant of the Lord. And then after Bhuta Shuddhi, we start the Ija, the puja, the actual puja. This is now number 1, Asanstapana. We establish the place of worship. That means first we clean the floor, we clean the table, or the other way around, first the table, then the floor, in case something falls down from the table. We clean the floor, everything nice, clean, orderly. We establish the place of worship. How this is done, we will see today afternoon in the demonstration. It means asana stapana. Then the second point is, now imagine you have your table in front of you where the worship is going to take place. You have established the asan where you are going to sit down for the worship. Now you put all the items what you need for the worship in such a way around you that they are easy to reach. Yeah? The bell is on your left side. The Achman cup is on your right side. Yeah? In such a way that it makes sense. This is Patrastapana, to arrange the single pots, Achman cup, throw out pot, yes, in such a way that they are in a logical sequence, arranging the articles of worship. Then we have a point, Guru Pankti Namaskar. We ask the blessings from the spiritual master and the previous acharyas. That is a very important point, where we again understand us as servants and we are assisting the Guru in the worship. It's not us who do the worship directed to the Lord, but we are assisting our spiritual master in the process. And by asking for the blessings, our activity becomes a spiritual activity. Otherwise, it's just a karmic action where we think we are the doers. But if we ask, please, my dear Spiritual Master, give me your blessings that I can assist you in this puja, we put us in the right mindset of being the servants. It's a very important point. We do that with offerings of flower petals to the lotus feet of our spiritual master, and we speak one mantra which will be there, which is there also in your script. Then the next point, or the next 3 points are 4 points, are shuddhis, purifying processes. Kara shuddhi, we purify our hands. Just by sprinkling water on both of our hands from the Achman cup. Pushpa shuddhi, we purify the flowers. Also with sprinkling some water from the Achman cup on the flowers. And there is one mantra, we touch the flowers with the fingers of our right hand, and we speak one mantra to purify the flowers. Inclusive the garlands, of course. Yeah, we purify flowers and garlands. Then dravya shuddhi, we purify all the items of worship which are situated now all around us. This is what we already learned with the mantra Om Astraya Pat. We put some water on our right hand, We speak the mantra into the water, Om Astraya Pat, and then from left to right we sprinkle it over all the items. And then the Bichakshara Mudra, what we also learned already, for purifying the boga and also for installing Ganga water. On the right hand we count 8 times, not Om, but the Beach mantra or the Mula mantra respectively of the deity whom we are worshipping. If it's Goranitai, then we chant Om Goraya Namaha, and those who are second initiated, they exchange Om with Kling. 8 times silently over all the items. This is Dravya Shuddhi, how we purify the articles. There we have to be aware that we also have to purify the bathing water. The bathing water may be in a pot with a lid so that it stays warm. Means we have to open the pot, that some drops of the water fall also into the bathing water. And immediately we add tulsi leaf, which has been dipped in sandalwood paste. Of course, sandalwood paste also has to be prepared before. There are many things, a long list. We have to think of what we need before we sit down to do the puja. This is Dravya Shuddhi. Then Bhuta Shuddhi, purifying the bodily elements by identifying oneself as the servant of the Lord. Already we spoke a little bit about Bhuta Shuddhi. Anyone remembers the short prayer what we heard that time? Krishna Chandra? Sorry? That one is there, yeah, but we were discussing Bhuta Shuddhi 2 days ago also. Chivera Svarup Haya Krishnera Nityadas. Yeah? The Svarup of the Jiva is it to be an eternal servant of the Lord. But there is in your scripts now a more elaborate Bhuta Shuddhi prayer. I am by nature the eternal servant of the Lord, but by some bad fortune I have become inimical towards him since time immemorial, and thus I have wandered in the cycle of birth and death, suffering the burning threefold miseries. Now, as a result of some unimaginable good fortune, my spiritual master's mercy has enabled me to know that I am Krishna's eternal servant, an infinitesimal spiritual being, completely apart from the gross and subtle body. And thus, by the order of my spiritual master, I have obtained the good fortune to serve his lotus feet and following in his footsteps the lotus feet of Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, or Shri Shri Prahlad Lakshmi Nishinga. This is an elaborate Bhuta Shuddhi prayer. Or we can recite also the prayer what Lord Chaitanya spoke. I am not a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha or Sannyasi. I identify myself only as the servant of the servant of the servant of Lord Shri Krishna, the maintainer of the gopis. He is like nectar, he is the cause of universal transcendental bliss, and he is always existing with brilliance. Bhuta Shuddhi, to make clear that we are only the servants of the servants of the servants. Very important point. After Bhuta Shuddhi, we start with the first puja, the first worship. And the first worship goes to the bell. This we do with a flower petal dipped in sandalwood paste, and we fix it on the body of the bell. And then we ring the bell shortly. There is also one mantra to worship the bell, but I think this is not in your books. After we worship the bell, we worship the bathing conch, Shankha Puja. we do that in the same way. We take a flower petal, dip it in the sandalwood paste and fix it on the body of the bathing conch. And there is a mantra, te ganda pushpe om hung 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 nama mahashankaya svaha. This is in your books. Now we come to Guru Puja. Before we can worship the Lord, we worship the spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada. The first step in the Guru Puja is Guru Dhyan. A Dhyan meditation is an passive, so to say, passive meditation about the person or the land we are going to worship. Here, since we are going to have the Guru Puja, we are meditating about our spiritual master sitting at the lotus feet of Shri Shri Panchatattva. Yeah? There is a meditation given for that. In the morning, we should remember the spiritual master as being situated in Shri Navadvip, having 2 eyes and 2 arms, being peaceful and bestowing all benedictions and fearlessness upon chanting his holy name. This is the Dhyan meditation of the spiritual master. And then we call out the name of the spiritual master, Jayom Vishnupad, and then we add the name of the spiritual master, Ki Jai. Yeah? Next step after the Dhyan meditation is the Manasa Puja. This is the worship in the mind. With the Dhyan meditation, we called the spiritual master in our mind. And now he is presented, we were just remembering him. Now we do an active meditation. With the Dhyan, we do a passive meditation. Yeah? We are just remembering a place or a person. But with the Manasa Puja, we do a worship in the mind, actively. And for the spiritual master, we offer him 5 upacharas in the mind. Anyone remembers, please not Krishna Chandra, which 5 upacharas are we speaking about? Incense? Water? No water. Fire, yes. Ganda? In the end, yes. One is missing. Pushpa, yes. Ganda, sandalwood paste. Pushpa, flowers. Dupa, incense. Deepa, lamp, and Naivedyam. Yeah? Sandalwood paste, Ganda. This is what we offer to the spiritual master in the mind. Chananimas Prabhu explained to us, in the beginning, we do the Manasa Puja like a diya show. Yeah, we close our eyes, we meditate about our spiritual master, and then one after the other, Ganda, Pushpa, Dupa, Deepa, Naivedyam. Yeah, we in the mind shortly speak the upacharas, not even with Esha Ganda and the Mula mantra of the spiritual master. Only Ganda is enough. Yeah? We can do it a bit more elaborate if we get used to do like that. Then we can take maybe a flower in the mind and little sandalwood paste and dip it on apply it on the forehead of the spiritual master. Ganda Pushpa, we can offer him a garland, a Maha garland from the deities he prefers. Or we prepare him ourselves a beautiful flower garland and offer it to him. Dupa, we offer incense. Deepa, we offer a beautiful lamp. Naivedyam, we offer what he likes, items what he especially likes. Yeah? In this way, the Manasa Puja can be elaborated limitlessly. Of course, time is there in a temple worship, yeah? But in a home worship, we can have the Manasa Puja going over the whole day. There was the instruction once, Manohar Baba, a saint of Govardhan, he told to his disciples, now today you please go and meditate about Srimati Radharani. And in the evening one of his disciples came back and he was very sorry. He said, oh Gurudev, it didn't work. And the master, he asked him what happened. He said, you know, I could not come beyond her ankle bells. I just got stuck at her ankle. I was the whole day meditating about her ankle bells. This is Manasa Puja. This is how it should be, actually, how we should absorb. Yeah? Manasa Puja we can do the whole day if we have the time for that. We remember the story of the South Indian Brahmana who constructed a temple in his mind, and he invited the Lord to reside on that altar in the temple, which has been constructed only in the mind, not in reality. Yeah? And he worshipped the deities day after day in all opulence. In the mind there are no limits. You can have the waters from all the heavenly planets collected and the best, freshest fruits from everywhere where they are available.
Deity in the house, when we are into the traveling by mind.
I come to that. Yeah. So, and he did so over many days and weeks, and just by worshipping the deity in the mind, he gained perfection. He gained Arjana Siddhi, yeah, perfection by worshipping the deity, but only in the mind. So we see Manasa Puja is a very potent means to engage our mind, because ultimately this is what we are aiming at. Yeah, we are the movement for Krishna consciousness, and the main point what Srila Rupa Goswami asks us to do, to always think of Krishna and to never forget him. Yeah? With the means of Manasa Puja, we can put this in action very practically. But of course, it needs also the time and it needs the peace of mind to be able to sit down and meditate about offering items to the Lord. This is also what we can do during Japa, for example, to worship the Lord in the mind. And then what Yashoda Jivan Prabhu was asking, can we worship the deity in the mind when we are traveling? Yes, this is possible. Yeah? We can also have a picture with us of our from our deities and worship that picture, or we worship them in the mind. Yeah? They are accepting our offering in this way. So this is the Manasa Puja to the spiritual master with 5 upacharas. Then Bhaya Puja. Bhaya Puja is the physical puja with articles to the spiritual master. We offer 2 upacharas physically to the spiritual master. Which are the 2 upacharas? Gandha and Pushpa, right? Yeah. We offer sandalwood paste to the forehead and flower petals to the lotus feet. After the Bhaya Puja to the spiritual master, we have Guru Stuti. There is where we chant Gayatri Guru Gayatri, Guru Mula Mantra and Guru Gayatri. And then we speak the Pranam Mantra to the spiritual master. There is also one prayer we recite to glorify the spiritual master. Especially here in our process, we are reciting the seventh, no, the Sakshataritve is the seventh, the seventh, the eighth, and the third. Yeah, the seventh, the eighth, and seventh, eighth, and third verse of the Guru Ashtakam. Yeah, Sakshataritve nastamasta shastrer uktastatava yata eva sapti kintu praborya priyavetasya vande guru Shri Charanaravinda yasya prasaro bhagava prasaro yasya prasado nagati kutopi jayangstu vangstasya yeshastri sandhyam vande guru Shri Charanaravinda. And Shri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Shringaratan Mandira Marchanado Yuktasya Bhaktam Stanyunchatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda. In this sequence, yeah? First, in this sequence, first the seventh, then the eighth, and then the third. Yeah? First, we have to make clear who the spiritual master is. Sakshata Ridvenasta Master Shastri is non-different from the personality of Godhead. He is considered his expansion. Guru Stuti. Guru Stuti. Guru Stuti. If you have the time, you can sing it, yes. If you don't have time, you just recite it in the way as I recite it now. This is Guru Stuti. Yeah, it's the fourth point. Yeah, 10-4. Seventh, eighth. After we understood that our spiritual master is an expansion of the Supreme Lord, we make clear that he is pleased when we Krishna is pleased when we please our spiritual master. And then we sing the third verse, which is about the spiritual master is engaging us in worshipping the deity. Yeah? This is the sequence. And then Guru Pranam, we recite the Pranam mantras of the spiritual master. With this step, Guru Pranam concludes the worship of the spiritual master, Guru Puja. Yeah. Actually, when we do the Baya Puja, the physical offering of sandalwood paste to the forehead and flowers to the lotus feet, from the day before already, the Guru still has sandalwood paste on his forehead, on the picture. So we take the picture and first clean the picture with some wet cloth. And we dry the picture, and then we apply the sandalwood paste and the flower petals. Yes? Yes. Third. Yeah. It is written in your scripts. It's there. Yeah. Okay, after having worshipped our spiritual master, we worship Srila Prabhupada in the same way. Yeah? But what is not there anymore is the Guru Dhyan, because we take the same Guru Dhyan. Yeah? Srila Prabhupada is there at the same place as our spiritual master at the lotus feet of Shri Shri Panchatattva. So this is already given, and we right away start with the Manasa Puja, offering of worship in the mind. Again, we offer him 5 upacharas. The same 5, of course, as we offer to our spiritual master. Do we remember them in the right sequence? Gandha, Pushpa, Tupa, Deepa, Naivedya. Right. This is the sequence. Yeah. Sandalwood paste, flowers, incense, lamp, food offering. Food offering, boga offering. Manasa puja. Also there, of course, if we are more used to Manasa puja, we can offer Srila Prabhupada a flower garland of deities which he liked a lot, like Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan. You take a garland from Krishna or from Balaram, you offer it to Srila Prabhupada. You take from Srimati Radharani, you offer it to Srila Prabhupada. Then Dhupa Deepa and Naivedyam, you offer him the items what he especially liked. This makes the Manasa Puja more personal. Then again the Baya Puja, the physical puja, with 2 upacharas. First we clean the picture. We remove the sandalwood paste from the day before. We dry the picture and then we apply sandalwood paste to the forehead. And flower petals to the lotus feet. 2 upacharas in the Baya Puja. Baya Puja is the physical puja. Yeah? Physical puja, we offer 2 upacharas. Gandha and Pushpa. Good. So, the next step is the worship of Gonitai. Oh, right. Thank you for asking. Srila Prabhupada's Stuti, this is a prayer glorifying the spiritual master. O spiritual master, you are always in the presence of the cowherd girl Radha, the daughter of the king of King Vrishabhanu. Please award me service at your lotus feet, which are the proprietors of devotional service. Please engage me in the service of Radha and Krishna in the groves of Brajadam. This is in the script, yeah. And then pranam. We offer the pranam mantra to Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. Then we have the next step, the biggest step. This is the puja to Gonitai. You see, it is practically always the same sequence. Yeah? We start with the Dhyan mantra, Manasa puja, Baya puja, Stuti and Pranam for the Guru. Same for Srila Prabhupada, Manasa puja, Baya puja, Stuti and Pranam. Now same for Gonitai. First Dhyan mantras, then Manasa puja. What is new here is the Pita puja. Pita puja is worshipping of the Lord's bathing place. It's written only seat, but it's actually the bathing place. And then we have the Baya puja, the Stuti and the Pranam. The same steps to Guru, to Param Guru, and to the deities we are worshipping. Simply we use different meditations, of course. First we have the Navadvip Dhyan. We meditate about the holy land of Navadvip. This is written in your scripts. Yeah. I worship the holy land of Navadvip. which is entirely non-different of Sri Vrindavan. It is completely different of the material world consisting of the three planetary systems. Situated at the beautiful banks of the Ganges, Navadvip is covered with lovely groves and gardens, and it appears like the back of a gigantic turtle. That holy dham is filled with many great palatial houses, bedecked with gold and brilliant jewels, and in these houses devotees are always performing Krishna Sankirtan in the mellow of ecstatic love. Yes. Venuya, sorry, was first. I just recited the mantra. Huh? We are not meditating. We are not meditating about Navadvip Dham here on the planet. We are meditating about the spiritual Navadvip. Yeah? And this is evoked by reciting the mantra. Okay? Jai Gopinath?
Is it enough to just say the verse in our mother tongue, or can we use say Sanskrit as well?
You can recite the Sanskrit if you know it. It's definitely good. But I would recommend then also to speak the translation, because it is a meditation and that needs the understanding of what we are speaking. No? Sorry? Yeah, because of the pictures, right. We should have Navadvip Dham manifesting in our mind. This is the intention. Yes, if we don't understand what we are speaking, then we have a problem. So Navadvip Dham is manifested now in our mind. Yeah. Then we come to the next step, 12.2. Goranga Dhyan, a meditation on the form of Lord Chaitanya. And when Lord Chaitanya manifested in our mind, the next step is the Manasa Puja. Offering of items in the mind. Now, Gornitai are the main deities whom we are going to worship with physical bathing. That means here in the mind we offer all the 16 upacharas, one after the other. Yeah? This is always to the main deity whom you are worshipping. This deity receives the 16 upacharas all together in the mind. Now let us see if we bring them together. What is the first? Asana. Let them think a little bit. Asanam. Swagatam. Padyam. Padyam, Argyam. Of course. Madhuparka. Punarachaman. Snanam. Vastram. What is after you have clothes on? You put some alankaram. Yeah. Ganda. Pushpa. Tupa. Deepa. Naivedyam. Pranam. Namaskaram. Yeah. It's a logical sequence, no? First you offer him a seat. Asanam, Swagatam, Suswagatam, Padyam, foot wash water, Argyam, you sprinkle water on the head, Achman, you give water to clean the mouth, Madhuparka, you rinse the mouth, Punarachamanyam, you rinse the mouth again, Snanam, you do the bathing, Vastram, after the bathing you give him fresh clothes. When he has the clothes on, you give him some jewelry, alankaram. And then comes the worshipping part. You offer sandalwood paste, ganda. You offer flowers, pushpa. You offer incense, dupa. You offer lamp, deepa. you offer something to eat, naivedyam, and in the end you offer prayers for glorification. Yeah? Pranam. It's a logical sequence. Yeah? Before he has not bathed, you cannot offer the flower garland. Doesn't make much sense. Yes, Jai Gopina?
All these manas of for Guru, Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada, is it recommended to do also before we go to cook for the deities, and then maybe we do some water offerings and arati, but no puja?
It is recommended to do before you do the dressing. Yeah? To do the dressing in the mind. But mostly it's not done. Yeah? Mostly it's done by the pujari who is doing the puja. Yeah? But the others somehow they escape that. It's an opportunity, no? To train our minds to worship the Lord in the mind. And it's a very practical form of worship. Yeah? When we are on the way and we don't know what to do, we can always chant, of course, but maybe our mind is wandering here and there, and we can fix the mind by meditating on the Lord. There is one point in the Manasa Puja actually, especially when we offer the 16 upacharas at once, it needs a bit of a training. The mind is like a muscle, yeah, and it has to be trained. So in the beginning, you may not be able to stay with the 16 upacharas in the mind, yeah, one after the other. The mind may start to wander here and there. And it is actually said that when you break the Manasa Puja by some distraction in the mind, you need to start again. Yeah. Therefore, in the beginning, it's recommended to just do like a slideshow. Asanang, Swagatam, Padyam, Argyam, Achman, Madhuparka, Punarachamaning, Snanyam, Vastram, Alankaram, Gandha, Pushpa, Dupadipa, Naivedyam, Namaskaram. Yeah? And then when you are used to the sequence, you can become a little more elaborate in all of them. Mariana? Sorry? Undress is a sub-upachara or a sub-function of the snanam part. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, Manasa Puja to Gonitai with 16 upacharas. Is your question answered, Jai Gopinath? For before the Aratik, you don't do.
I'm just thinking that it is a custom in the temple, like for cooks and for everyone who has anything to do. So
Yeah.
do the Manasa Puja and also Baya Puja by the water drop, and even like for Guru, it's like 16 articles of Manasa Puja and 16 of Baya Puja.
No harm. To elaborate, no problem. You can always expand. Yes. If time is there, you can expand. Yeah. But in a morning puja, you have just 2 hours from 5 to 7. Then you need to be ready with the deities. Yeah. So you need to see how you put the whole process in. And the 5 upacharas are a concession, so to say. If you have more time, you can offer more. Yeah. Okay. Then next step after the Manasa Puja in the worship of the main deity is the worship of the bathing tray, the Pita Puja. The Pita Puja is the place where the Lord is will come. It's like the bathing badewanne, Yeah. Badewanne in English. Tube. Bathing tube. Tub. Tube. Tub. Yeah. So this is not just any place, but it is a sanctified holy place where the Lord is received. Yeah. Therefore it should be worshipped before. The Dam should manifest first before the Lord comes. And this is done by painting a certain mandala inside the bathing tray. We call it the Chakrapcha mandala. You have this also in your scripts. Where is the script? Here. Yeah. Now, this is for yagyas to have these 4 parts in the 4 corners. And also we don't paint 3 circles, we paint only 1 circle. And we are going now to see in a PowerPoint presentation, which is very simply done, how is it going step by step. Yeah? Chakrapcha mandala. Let's see if that works. Ah, it works. So, first step, we draw a circle. This circle represents the material world. Yeah? If you have 3 circles, we have the 3 planetary systems, but we do it in 1 circle. Yeah, yes. Okay? You can make a picture. Try, if you have like pen and paper, try to follow, that you get an idea how to draw it. Second step, the 8 lotus petals in all directions, and they should touch each other. These lotus petals represent the spiritual world. It is easy to do them when you start in the 4 directions. First north, then south, then east and west, and then you fill the in-betweens with 4 petals. Yeah? In this way, it is nicely coming out. Got it? Sorry? Next step is the triangle downwards. We start in the above the middle of the circle, in the upper third part of the circle, with a horizontal line, and we go down to the middle with the peak and connect with the beginning. This triangle represents Prakriti, material energy. Spiritual world. Yeah. Next step is the triangle which looks upwards. We start in the lower third part of the circle, not in the middle, and we go to the middle on the top of the circle with the peak of the triangle, and we connect with the beginning. This triangle represents Purusha. And in the middle we draw the calm beach. Beach is a seed, and the calm beach is the seed which has the potency to manifest the whole spiritual world. Yeah. Now, how do we do the calm beach? There we also have a PowerPoint. Where is it? It disappeared. Maybe I go here. Ah. Yes, here it is. How to write the calm beach. First step, we draw a straight line downwards. Second step, we draw a laying 8. Yeah, and please see how it starts. We start from the middle and we go upwards. Yeah, and then we cross and go to the second side. And this side here stays open. Yeah, we start upwards, make a circle, and then go to the left, right side. This letter here is the K. Ka. 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 Yeah, we have Indians here. Then Ka. No letter. No, this is the letter. Huh? Third step is we add. It is like a small m, yeah, or a number 3 in a laying form. We add to the ending of the straight line. It has to be connected with the line. Yeah? Yes, we start outside. This is the L. L, correct? Ah. L. From cling. Yeah, the L. Yes. Bo. 1 o'clock is Pujari coming, but now it's 12 only. Yeah. You can keep here. Yeah. Yes. Wow. You made yourself? Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Very nice. So now we have the K and the L of cling. Step 4. We make a parallel line to the first line. Okay? Step 5. We connect the two lines. The letters in Devanagari, they are all hanging on a straight line. Yeah. It's not yet a full letter done, therefore I'm not speaking the next letter. Now only, this is the 6th step. We connect the two lines with a bow. Now this line with the bow is the long E. Yeah? The E with a line on top. So we have the K, the L, and the E. Kli. Now the N is missing. It's the long E. The dot. This dot here is the N. Kling. Yeah? What we write with the M and the dot on top is here just a dot. Yeah? Simple. Chandra Bindu. No, it's just a Bindu. Bindu means a little dot. This is the calm beach Kling. Yeah? This is what we write in the middle of the triangles. This is then how the whole thing looks, except that we don't draw 3 circles, we draw only 1 circle. Okay, any questions? You can do, it's a bit difficult. Yeah, yeah. Venuya? Yeah. I learned that it always has to be connected. We have Indians here. It has to be connected, yeah? Yes, yes. Thank you. Ah, okay. This goes first into the bathing tray. We paint it with sandalwood, which is on our ring finger of the right hand. And while we do this, we recite the Maha Mantra and we meditate about our spiritual master while painting. Yeah? It's written in the script. And then we take a tulsi leaf, dip it in sandalwood paste, and put it in the bathing tray. In the middle of the bathing tray, where the Lord comes and takes a seat. Tulsi Devi has to be there. We can also take some flower petals, dip it in sandalwood, and spread it around. Tulsi must be there. Tulsi in the middle. If you have plenty of fresh tulsi leaves, you can also spread more than 1 tulsi leaf. Yeah? This is the Pitta Puja. And here we are going to have a break. Now it's already 12 o'clock. We will meet again in 12:30. Yes, half an hour break. Yes, 12:30. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Ja. Karashudi, das ist das Reinigen der Hände.
Und vielleicht habt ihr das auch gestern besprochen. Hier steht es sowohl als auch auf den Checklisten. Sie machen erst Tulsi drauf, nachdem sie das auf das Boga, nachdem sie Om Astraya packt und das alles gemacht haben. Wir machen es dann Golokadam, das Tulasi zuerst drauf. Spielt das keine Rolle?
Das spielt keine
Also
Rolle.
es ist nicht, dass es Tulasi stört, wenn ich über sie Om Astraya packt mache und so weiter.
Nee, das spielt keine Rolle. So oder anders. Ja, wir geben ja in der Küche schon manchmal Tulsi drauf und dann hier das
Ich komme hier gar nicht richtig an, weißt du, wenn dort hinten die Präparationen sind.
Geht auch so. Ich mache hier auch immer am Anfang schon Tulsi drauf. Und dann, weil ich komme da auch nicht hin.
Also und nochmal wegen der Frage mit dem Bild und Gopal. Also ich habe Gopal ja sozusagen live und in Farbe mit und, das Foto von Gornitai, Jagannath und dem kleinen Simnadev. Und die sage ich mal, muss die genau
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's the Indian effect.
Empfohlen, Sie könnten ein Lämpchen auffangen. Christlich.
Ja, gut, gut. Das ist Kartik. Chini means sweet. Chini Krishna, sweet Krishna. Thank you, very sweet. Thank you. So we are continuing. We will stop little earlier today morning so that we can start half an hour earlier today afternoon. Yeah? Because we have the whole demonstration of the puja that needs a bit more than 2 hours time. So we start at 3:30, but we will not go till 2 o'clock now. Just maybe half an hour, then we are done. Any questions to the Chakrapcha Mandala?
Yes, maybe. One of the signs is for Purusha. Yes?
Yes. Which one? The upward triangle.
Yes, the upward triangle is for Purusha. Is it so also possible to worship another deity on this?
Yes, this is for this is for Vishnu Tattva. Yeah. Calm Beach. Yes. Mhm. Eight Ashtasakis. 8 is an auspicious number. Also, Ashtagopas. 8 names of Tulsi Maharani. Yeah. So we have an explanation here. Anyone likes to read that? Yes, please.
This mandala represents the Lord's abode. In the middle are two triangles. The one pointing up represents Purusha. The one pointing down represents Prakriti. In the middle of this, the beach mantra
Is the
is the beach mantra of Lord Krishna. The star is surrounded by 3 circles that signify the 3 levels of the universe, namely the upper planetary systems, the earthly regions, and the lower planetary systems.
yeah. We take them all in one circle. Huh? Okay.
This is surrounded by the 8 lotus petals. There are 4 gates that are guarded by Jai and Vijay, Bala and Prabhala, Chandra and Rachandra, and Deity and Deity.
Yeah. There are 4 gates, and each gate has 2 gatekeepers. Yeah. We know about Jai and Vijay, and the others are not so.
So is it up and down, up
Yes.
and Vijay, down Bala and Prabhala?
Yes. Left and right. Yes. So this is the Chakrapcha Mandala. Let us go back to the procedure. the step-by-step procedure. That was 12.4 Pitta Puja. Yeah? 12.4, we were worshipping the bathing tray of the Lord. And then after Dhyan, passive meditation, and Manasa Puja, active meditation, Pitta Puja, worship of the bathing tray, we come to the Baya Puja, the physical puja to Shri Shri Gornitai. And there is the process what we were discussing before, what is also in your scripts, offering the 16 upacharas physically one by one. Yeah? And how practically this is done, we will see today afternoon. This is this whole process from 1 to 16. Step by step we go through this process. Yes? And then Baya Puja, Gauranga Stuti. We have prayers to glorify Lord Chaitanya. There is a beautiful prayer composed by Srila Rupa Goswami. May that Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Shachi Devi, be transcendentally situated in the innermost core of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has descended in the age of Kali, to bestow what no other incarnation has ever offered before. The most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. This is then recited as a glorification. Stuti are prayers for glorification. Before we chant the Stuti, we recite the Gaur Mula Mantra and Gaur Gayatri for those who are second initiated. And then we have Gauranga Pranam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shidvaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. And Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And then the 13th and last step is Aparat Shodhana, begging for forgiveness for offenses in the worship. Yeah? There are prayers, specific prayers, which we can speak to ask sincerely for forgiveness if we did any mistake in the worship. These prayers are there also in your books. So this is the whole physical, or respectively the whole process of the puja in 13 steps. And now what continues in your scripts is a list of items we need for the worship. It's a whole long list. Yeah? It starts first no, actually I see this is not the list of items. Here is the list of items. Oh, I still included this page with the different steps. Sorry, I was thinking I did not put it inside. But here you have the different steps as we were just discussing. Huh? First, just there are no numbers. First step is establishing the place of worship. Second step is arranging the paraphernalia, patra stapana, requesting the spiritual master for his blessings, Guru Pankti Namaskar, cleaning the hands, Karashuddhi, queen of flowers, pushpa shuddhi, and so on. Yeah, all the different steps are actually listed here. This is about Radha Krishna worship. This is not quite correct here. Yeah. So here is the list of the items what we need for the puja. We need a small bell on a plate. The plate is the asan, the sitting place for the bell. We need one container, one cup for Samanya Argya water. Samanya Argya is Ganga water. Yeah, we learned 2 days ago how to install Ganga water. This is required for the worship. Then a water pot with a spout and a cover filled with water. This is the bathing water. This should be lukewarm. Yeah, don't use cold water for the bathing. Not too hot, not too cold. How do we check the temperature? Yeah, not like this, otherwise we contaminate the water, but like this. With this part we check the temperature. Also we can pour some water on our hand part here, and if we can recite the Maha Mantra without getting burned, then we can estimate the water as being enough warm, or at least not too hot. Then point 4, a Visarjanya Patra. This is a throw out pot. Yeah, that whatever we offer, the foot wash water, the mouthwash water, the argyam, the water what we offer to the head, we should not just throw on the floor, but we have a container where all the offered water is collected. Yeah, this is the throw out pot. It's little respectless to say throw out pot. It seems like the garbage bin, but it's the maha. It's the complete maha. No, what ends up there actually. Then we need a container for padyam, foot wash water, argyam. Although we need just 1 spoon of argyam for each deity, still it's nice to have an extra patra, an extra pot for argyam. We need 1 pot for achman to offer to the deities, and we need 1 pot for madhuparka. No, punarachman is the same container as achman. What we did not discuss before, but what we can have a short look now, there can be different ingredients in the padyam, argyam and achman patras. To increase the auspiciousness, we can have lotus petals, tulsi leaves, darba grass and millet. Millet is hirse. In the padyam patra. Yeah? This is all increasing the auspiciousness of the padyam. Lotus petals is a bit difficult to get here in the west. Tulsi leaves are available. Darba grass is also difficult to get. And millet is available. We are here on number 5. Here, yeah? And we are discussing the different ingredients for padyam, argyam and achman. A simple version of Badiam would be just rose water or rose petals. Yeah? That can be added to the Padiam to increase its auspiciousness. And then for the Argyam, we can add flowers, white rice, barley corn, sesame. There is the sesame. Huh? Jai Gopinath Mataji. In the Argyam, kusha grass, turva grass, white mustard seeds or sandalwood paste. Yeah? Sesame is not written white or black. Flowers, white rice, barley, sesame, kusha grass, durva grass, white mustard seeds or sandalwood paste. And sandalwood paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients could be added to the Padyam, to the Argyam Patra. A simple version is just to add a little bit of sandalwood paste. And then we have the Achman Patra. There we have a mixture of nutmeg powder and clove powder. This is nutmeg is muscat and clove is nelkenpulver. In the Achman. In the Achman cup we can have ground nutmeg and ground clove powder, and also what is not available so freely in the West, cacola berries. Maybe the Indians, they know cacola berries. Yeah? You know, huh? Cacola berries. They have a refreshing effect. Yeah. You get them in Indian shops here? Yes. Yeah? Okay, good. So it is available. And we can just take a little piece, ground it and add it also to the Achman. The whole meaning or the purpose of the Achman is to give a refreshing feeling in the mouth after having taken food, yeah? To refresh the mouth. Okay, and then we need oil, tailam or sugandha tailam, fragrant oil for the puja. We need, if polishing metal deities, unblenched almond paste or powdered gopi chandan mixed with, please cross this out. Not mixed with anything. Yeah? Unblenched almond paste. I never used unblenched almond paste. I don't know if this is really effective. It can be tried. Powdered gopi chandan tilak. Yeah. Either cotton wool or a soft cloth for polishing, a soft cloth for wiping off the oil. But we can also take the cotton wool to take off the oil. Anyway, we don't use a lot of oil, it's just a little bit that there is the smell on the fingers, and then we give nice massage to the deity. A water conch on a stand for the bathing. A snan patra, a bathing receptacle where the deities come to be bathed. It can have a spout and we put a pot underneath to collect the charanamrit, or you have it in a closed tray and then later on you need to carefully transfer it in a pot to serve it to the devotees. A receptacle for Charanamrit. Charan are the lotus feet, Amrita is the nectar. Yeah? Mrita comes from Mrityu, death, and A is the negation, not death. Eternal, or nectar. Amrita means either eternal or nectar. So this is the nectar what comes from the lotus feet of the Lord, and it makes us immortal. Yeah? It is said on that day when we accept Charanamrit, we don't have to face death. Yeah? So keep accepting Charanamrit day by day, and you will have an eternal life. Yeah? It is like this, no? A devotee is diminishing his ahankar, his false ego, and then he dies before he dies. Yeah? His ahankar is gone, and then there is no death anymore. Because it is for him same if he is here or in the spiritual world. It's just leaving the body is not considered death anymore. He's just transgressing into another dimension to join the pastimes of the Lord. Then we need a towel and a gamsha, clothes worn prior to dressing for each deity. We should not leave them standing undressed. Then we need clothing, underclothing, and pins. With pins, I would be very, very careful. The main aspect in dressing is to avoid pain. Yeah? In Golokadam, we don't use pins anymore. We just use clips. Yeah? Like what sometimes ladies use to fix the hair. These clips, which are not causing pain. Then ornaments and adhesive material, beeswax or blue tack. Also with blue tack, be very, very careful. It gives dots on the clothes. It's hard to take it out from the clothes. It acts like chewing gum. If you have it in the hairs, you need to cut the hairs. You cannot otherwise take it out. So very careful with blue tack. Very, very little use only, if at all. And beeswax is natural, can be used on the skin of the Lord to fix the earrings or the finger rings. Then we need Gopi Chandan, tilak, and kumkum. If we worship Srimati Radharani, we need kumkum to offer to her forehead. And the tulsi twig or a what is it? Toothpick. Yeah, toothpick. Can be used also if tulsi twig is not available. This is to apply the chandan on the forehead. Or a small gold or silver stick. Silver is a very soft metal, and it is used to paint the shalagram shilas. Or a paintbrush for painting the deities, as per preferability, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Then we need ganda, sandalwood paste. We need flowers and flower petals and garlands, of course. Flower garlands is here. Then we need tulsi leaves, manjaris if available. Then we need incense and ghee or camphor lamps. Usually ghee lamp is enough, no need of camphor lamp. One set each for worship of your spiritual master, Lord Chaitanya, and the main deities. This is when we offer more than 2 upacharas in the physical puja. Yeah, but we are going to offer only 2 upacharas in the physical puja, means kanda and pushpa. So no need to have 3 giviks, 3 lamps, 3 incense. 1 set is enough, only for the main deities. This is up to you to decide how many upacharas. We are now learning the process with 2 upacharas in the physical puja to the spiritual master. And then we have Naivedyam, consisting of fruits and or sweets, 1 plate each for worshipping your spiritual master, Lord Chaitanya, and the main deities. Here also we offer the Naivedyam in the mind only, manasik, to the spiritual master, and physically we offer then the Mahaprasad from Gonitai to the deities. Jai Jai Prahlad Lakshmi Nishinga Bhagavan ki Jai. We need a picture of our spiritual master. We need a picture of Srila Prabhupada, not of Lord Chaitanya. Of Lord Chaitanya we don't need a picture because this is they are physically present in their deity form for our worship. There is a picture of Srila Prabhupada. This manual, if you don't know it by heart, then it should be with us. And not to forget a lighter or a standing lamp. A standing lamp actually we call a Akhanda Deep. A lamp which is burning throughout the process of worship. But usually we have a lighter to ignite the incense and the lamps. And then start with outside of the deity room, perform Achman, the complete Achman which we learned 2 days ago. Offer obeisances to your spiritual master, and then the process starts. And here now we start with the different steps, what we were discussing, all these 13 steps before. It starts with establishing a place for worship, asan stapana. One of you likes to read? Yes, Krishna Chandra? English. No. Start from here, in the ready room. Yeah, Pranam Mudra is this gesture for praying. Yeah? And while kneeling on the ground with the right knee on the ground and the left leg is still standing position, Pranam Mudra, in front of the asan, not on the asan itself, because we are going to establish the asan. Yeah? We kneel before the asan, recite the mantra which is written here, Pritvitvaya Tritaloke, Devi Tvang Vishnunadrita, Tvang Chadaryam Mam Nityam, Pavitrang Chashanang Kuru. Translation: doesn't want to make a space there, so we leave it together. Yes, thank you. And then thinking that your spiritual master is sitting on an asan to perform the worship, sit on your own asan. Yeah, we meditate about our spiritual master also sitting there, and we are next to him and assisting him in the puja. So now we are sitting in front the table where we will have the worship done. Next step is arranging all the paraphernalia. Who would like to read? Yes, always keep Boga and Prashadam separated. Next. Yes. Arrange everything around you so that you can easily reach everything. Yeah, as we heard also today morning, the bell should be on the left and throw-out pot on our right, so that when we offer Achman, we can put it in the throw-out pot. Yeah? Yes. Yes. This is up to you if you want to have one or two of these Visarjanya patras. Usually one is enough, and you have a tray where you put the cotton wool which you use to polish the deities. This you will see today afternoon how we do that practically. Next. Yeah. Whatever we place under the belt line is considered contaminated. Yeah. So we should either place it on the table or on a tray, not on the floor and not on our lap. What? The tray. Whatever you have available. Yeah. Of course, plastic is of low class. It's not so welcome to be used. But if you have nothing else, then you use plastic. Yeah. Better, of course, is metal. Best is copper. Krishna likes the most. But this is the most intense to polish afterwards. So you may like to choose another material. Then Guru Pankti Namaskar, asking the spiritual master for blessings. Who likes to read? Yes? Esha. Yeah, Shri Guru Paramananda, Premananda Palaprada, Vrachananda Pradananda, Sevayang Mang Niyojaya. Yeah. Dankeschön. Yeah. And then we recite Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Mahamantra. Here you see first time now we spoke about Upachara mantras, and when we offer the Upachara mantra we add the Mula mantra. Already yesterday we heard about Mula mantra. Mula is the root of the deity. Each deity has his or her specific Mula mantra with which we are addressing the deity. And when we offer something, like when we have the Aratic ceremony, which is right now going on, then we always Hare Krishna, thank you. We always first speak the Upachara mantra, and then we add the respective Mula mantra to whom we are offering. Now those who are not second initiated, they use the beach mantra Om plus the rest of the Mula mantra. For the spiritual master, it is Om Gurave Namaha. Yeah? This is what we learned yesterday when we were discussing the Aratic. Om Gurave Namaha. I can also show you. Sorry? Mula mantras. Here. Yeah, it is not written because it is one of the Gayatri mantras which should not be written out. Therefore, we see only the second of the 7 Guru given mantras. So I will write what everyone can recite. Om Gurave Namaha. Yeah? And those who are not, those who are second initiated, they just replace the Om with I. Okay? So first we speak the Upachara mantra, Esha Pushpanjali. Here are flower petals. And to whom are we offering? To the spiritual master, Om Gurave Namaha. My dear spiritual master, please accept it. Yeah? It's practically learning a new language. Yeah? It was funny when we had the first Ukrainian devotees coming to Goloka Dham, and they did not speak English, and we were introducing them on the altar. We were conversing only with Upachara and Mula mantras, and they understood. Idang asanang, yes, yes. Etat padyang, yes, yes. We could not converse in the English language, but we could speak with each other only with using Upachara Mula mantra. This is in the whole process of deity worship, same. This is standardized, these Mula mantras. Yeah? And also the Upachara mantras. No, this is Kuru Pankti Namaskar. There is no chandan. There is only flower petals. Yeah? Yes. We offer the flower petals to draw the attention of the Guru on us and accept us as assistants in his worshipping the deities. This is not yet Guru Puja. Complete beginning, yes. Then we have the 4 Shuddhis. We purify the hand, purifying hands, Kara Shuddhi. Wash the hands with water from the water pot. Or we can also put little chandan on the hands. Then purify the flowers, Pushpa Shuddhi. Perform prokshana, means purification. We need to purify the flowers by sprinkling the flowers with Samanya Argya. Again, Samanya Argya is water what we sanctified by infusing the 7 holy rivers in it. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Samanya Argya water while chanting Om Astraya Pat. We take little water on our hand, Om Astraya Pat. We invoke the Astra, the chakra of Lord Vishnu, his weapon, and we sprinkle it over the flowers. And then while touching the flowers with the fingertips of our right hand, it's said here, held it in Bichakshara Mudra, with the thumb touching one of the limbs of the ring finger, the middle limb of the ring finger. Chant the mantra for purifying the flower. Om Pushpe Pushpe Maha Pushpe Su Pushpe Pushpa Sambhave Pushpe Chaiva Kirne Chahum Patsvaha. No, it's the ring finger. Ring finger. Ring finger. Bichakshara Mudra. Yes, yes. But no need to cover your hand with, because you don't count. Yeah? It's just like this. Yeah. O flowers, O great and auspicious flowers, who have appeared from a budding creeper, may you be purified. And then we have Dravya Shuddhi, purifying the paraphernalia. Also Prokshana, this is the process of purifying by sprinkling all the paraphernalia lightly with Samanya Argya or Ganga water while chanting Om Astraya Pat. Also here it's not going to add a separation. We take little water on our right hand, we speak the mantra Om Astraya Pat in the water, and from left to right we sprinkle it over the paraphernalia. We also purify the boga and immediately put tulsi leaves on it. And then we chant the Kling Beach 8 times silently while holding Bichakshara Mudra over the articles. We go from left to right and very silently without sound 8 times the syllable Kling, yeah, over all the paraphernalia to purify them. And cover your right hand. Yeah. And then we have Buddha Shuddhi prayers. This is what we heard before already for purifying the bodily elements. You have here the whole text written not in Sanskrit but in translation. Of this one, actually, I'm not even sure if there is a Sanskrit text. Yeah. But of the next one, we find it in Padyavali 74. This is written by Srila Rupa Goswami. And it is quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 13th chapter, text 80. And here is the translation. I am not a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, nor am I a Brahmachari, householder, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. I identify myself only as a servant of the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna, the maintainer of the gopis. He is like an ocean of nectar, and he is the cause of universal transcendental bliss. He is always existing with brilliance. And then we start the worship, first with worshipping the bell, Ganta Puja. We take one flower petal, dip it in sandalwood paste and place it on the body of the bell. with the mantra. Oh, it is still there. Ete ganda pushpe om jayadvani mantra matasvaha. And then we fix the flower petal on the body of the bell and ring the bell shortly. Eh? It's written here also. Now fix the flower petal to the body of the bell with the chandan. Chandan is sandalwood paste. Yeah? Then ring the bell. Again, chandan is sandalwood paste and not kopi chandan, tilak. Yeah? It has the same word, not to be mixed up. Kopi chandan is tilak, and if we have just chandan, we refer to sandalwood paste. Yeah? Then ring the bell briefly with your left hand. Therefore the bell has to stand on the left side. And replace it on the plate. Put it back on the asan for the bell. All the while thinking of the bell as a servant of the Lord. And this mantra is extra. Sarvadyamayigante Devadevasya Vallabe Tvang Vinasaiva Sarvasham Shubham Bhavati Shobhane. O beautiful bell, so dear to Sri Krishna, the God of gods, you embody the sweet sound of all music. Without you, there is no auspiciousness for anyone. That means also we have to be aware or careful that we ring the bell sweetly. Yeah, it's not causing disturbances in the ears. And we remember on top of the bell is Garuda. He is also desiring to have the darshan of the Lord. We don't cover him. And we don't hold the bell below the belt line. Jai Nishingri. Then we worship the bathing conch. While offering flowers and chandan to the Lord's bathing conch, we chant. Again, we take a flower petal dipped in sandalwood paste, put it on the body of the conch, and we chant Ete Ganda Pushpe Om Hung 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 Namamaha Shankaya Svaha. This is the process to worship the bathing conch of the Lord. and then we start with the Guru Puja, worshipping the spiritual master. Meditating on the form of the spiritual master, Guru Dhyan, we already discussed that. Here is the mantra. Again, I have it here in the translation. Because it's important to understand what we are reciting so that the Dham and the spiritual master also become present in our mind. It's not of a use if we just recite a Sanskrit or a Bengali verse and we don't know the meaning of it. In the Dhyan mantra especially, we are looking for manifesting of the personality we are going to worship in our mind. Yeah? And then while chanting the following mantra, meditate on your spiritual master's form and remember his spiritual qualities and activities. Prata Shriman Navadvipe Dvinetram Tvibhujam Gurum Varabhaya Pradam Shantam Smarte Tan Nama Purvakam. In the morning one should remember the spiritual master as being situated in Sri Navadvip, having 2 eyes and 2 arms, peaceful and bestowing all benedictions, and fearlessness upon chanting his name. And then we call out his name, Jai Om Vishnupad. Here you add the name of your spiritual master, Ki Jai. Manasa Puja, worship with 5 upacharas in the mind. What are the 5? I know that you know. Kanda? Pushpa, Dupa. Like in the Aratic, same sequence. First Dupa, then Deepa. Dupa, Deepa, Naivedyam. Good. Gandha, Pushpa, Dupa, Deepa, Naivedyam. Yes. Then worship of the spiritual master with articles, the physical puja, Baya puja. And there it's described what you already heard. We will clean the picture of the spiritual master from the chandan from the day before. We dry the picture. We apply sandalwood paste to his forehead and offer some flower petals to his lotus feet. After that, we recite the Guru Mula Mantra and the Guru Gayatri silently 10 times. So in the Manasik Puja, we offer 5 upacharas, and in the physical puja, we offer 2 upacharas. Yeah? Gandha and Pushpa. The Naivedyam he gets in the end when Lord Chaitanya Nityananda finished their prasad. The Maha goes to the spiritual master. Guru Stuti, there we have it, the 7th, 8th and 3rd verse of Guru Ashtakam prayers. Yeah? And Guru Pranam offer obeisances with the following verses. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitangena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, and the Pranam mantra of the spiritual master Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda and Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Worship of Srila Prabhupada follows. It starts with Prema, not Dhyani, it's Dvani. Prema Dvani. Chayo Mishnupad, Paramahansa, Parivracha, Kacharya, Stotra, Shatashi, Shima, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. This is also again to invoke Srila Prabhupada's presence in our mind. And then we do the worship in the mind, Manasa Puja. Again we offer him 5 upacharas. Of course, the same 5 as before. Gandha, Pushpa, Dupa, Deepa, Naivedyam. Then worship Srila Prabhupada with articles, Baya Puja, exactly the same procedure as for the spiritual master. We clean the picture from the last day's sandalwood paste. We dry the picture, we apply sandalwood on his forehead and offer some flower petals to his lotus feet. Then prayers for glorification to the spiritual master. Here is the Sanskrit, or you can also read the translation. When I did the course in Mayapur, we had not yet the Sanskrit in the script. Therefore, we learned only the translations, which is also the main point to understand what we are going to offer. You can do as you like. Then Srila Prabhupada Pranam conclude the worship with Srila Prabhupada's Pranam mantra. Panchatattva Pranam and Mahamantra. And then we start the worship of Lord Chaitanya. Still have time. Gauranga Puja. Now, if your worship of Lord Chaitanya is preliminary to Radha Krishna worship, you may worship a picture of Lord Chaitanya in a simple way. It doesn't mean simple, this is wrong. In a similar way as in the procedure described above. Yeah. Sorry for the mistakes in the script. You may worship a picture of Lord Chaitanya in a similar way as in the procedure described above. Yeah, like exactly how we worship the picture of the spiritual master and of Srila Prabhupada. In the same way, we can worship a picture of Panchatattva if we intend to worship Radha Krishna as the main deities. Yeah, but we are going to worship Gonitai as the main deities. And we start with a Dhyan meditation, which is written here. I praise the Holy Dham of Navadvip. We heard that before. And the Gauranga Dhyan meditation. Where we meditate about the form of Lord Chaitanya. And then in the mind we offer 16 upacharas to Lord Chaitanya. Yeah? And the sequence, of course, has to be the correct one. It is therefore good to learn these 16 upacharas by heart. We offer a sitting place, we worship, we welcome the Lord, offer foot wash water, offer some water to sprinkle on his head for welcoming. We offer achman, then we offer madhuparka, a welcoming drink, punarachamanyam. Then comes the bathing part. We offer fresh clothes, jewelry, sandalwood, flowers, tupadipa, incense, lamp, some boga offering, and prayers in the end. Then worship of the Lord's seat, Pita Puja. This is with the Chakrapcha Mandala, drawing into the bathing place. How we do that we saw before in the PowerPoint presentation. Then write the calm beach in the center of the mandala, and also put one tulsi leaf in the middle and some flower petals dipped in sandalwood paste. And then we start the physical puja. And this is now again, as before, we chant Idang Asanang and the Deity Mula mantra. Yeah? We take the Upachara mantra, we combine it with the Mula mantra. In this case, for those who are not second initiated, for Lord Chaitanya, it's Om Goraya Namaha. Yeah? Idang Asanang Om Goraya Namaha. Idang Asanang Om Nityanandaya Namaha. Yeah? And we go step by step through the 16 upacharas in a physical process as we discussed it before. For the bathing, we can recite the Govindam prayers. Jai Shingadev. While bathing, Gonitai, we can either sing the Mahamantra or recite the Govindam prayers, the Chintamani prayer, or we can sing any song worshipping Panchatattva. There should be a meditation, and not just pouring of water and the mind is somewhere else. This is practically then what we already discussed with offering all of the 16 upacharas step by step. Here in the number 15, where we offer the boga, we see we have a whole boga offering process as we learned it yesterday. If offering asanam, offering padyam, achman, and then naivedyam and panyam, and reciting all the offering prayers 3 times. Yeah? Pranam mantra to our spiritual master, pranam mantra to Srila Prabhupada, and then glorification of Lord Chaitanya, and Namo Brahmanya Devaya. Each mantra 3 times. Then we wait few minutes until the Lord finishes his meal, and we finish the Bhoga offering exactly same as we finish the Bhoga offering in a regular way, as we learned it yesterday. Offering Hasta Mukha Prakshalanam, water to wash the hands and the face. No, Padyam first, Asanam. Achman. Correct. This is just to test your attention. You got the point? Yes. One spoon. 1 spoon to each deity. Yeah. Malyam is repeated here if we did not yet offer the garland under the Upachara Pushpam. Yeah? But it makes more sense to have it together with Pushpam, because here when the Lord is eating, he has already his turban, he has his earrings. You would need to remove all of that to give him the garland and fix it again. So this Malyam is done before. Yeah? Mukhavas is offered. Mukhavas is a spice mixture to refresh the mouth. And Tambulam is betel nut. Yeah? Mukhavas and Tambulam are offered by replacing it with water. Yeah? Whatever we do not have physically present to offer, we replace it with water or flower petals. Okay? And then ring the bell and chant Idang Sarvam, and the Deity Mula mantra, and offer flower petals to the lotus feet of the Lord. These flowers represent whatever additional items might be pleasing to them, yeah, or whatever we forgot on the way. This Sarvam includes all of that. Sarvam means all, yeah, or everything. So Idang Sarvam, Om Goraya Namaha, Idang Sarvam, Om Nityanandaya Namaha. And then we have the Gayatri mantra. For here it's still written Gopal Gayatri because this was a manual for worshipping Radha Krishna, but of course here we chant Gaur Gayatri mantra. And we first chant Gaur Mula mantra and Gaur Gayatri mantra. Those who are not second initiated, they just skip that part. Yeah. And then Pranam mantra, Goranga Stuti first. Those who want to recite the Sanskrit, it is there in Adi Lila 1.4. I have here the translation. Again, we have to know what we recite, therefore it is even recommended to recite the mantras in one's mother tongue, out of that reason that we understand what we are reciting. Panchatattva Pranam and Maha Mantra. And then we offer the Mahaprasad to our spiritual master and to Srila Prabhupada. Nirmalyadikam is whatever else we want to offer as Maha. Some Maha flowers, Maha tulsis, maybe some Madhu Parka we want to offer also. Yeah? Then we use Nirmalyadikam in the Upachara mantra. Idang Mahaprasadam Nirmalyadikam and the Guru Mula mantra. And then we do the same for Srila Prabhupada. Aparat Shodana, begging forgiveness for our offenses, what we did on the way. Angahinam Kriyahinam Vidihinam Tiyapavet. Astu Tat Sarungachiran Krishna Karsha Prasadadat. Ya Kinchit Upapa Ya Kinchit Vaigunyang Chatam Tatosha Prashamanya Shri Krishna Smaranang Karomi. May the mercy of Krishna and his devotees nullify all the mistakes we have made in our observance of the rules of worship and in our performance of the acts of worship. I now remember Krishna to nullify whatever faults there may be. This is from Satkriya Saradipika, a scripture from Srila Rupa Goswami, which gives the process of the puja and describes also all the sanskaras. The whole procedures of all the sanskaras are explained there in a very elaborate way. One has to almost study Sanskrit to understand. Okay, and we conclude with the Mahamantra. This is the end of the physical puja. And then we bring the Lord back on the altar, clean the place, wipe off the table, clean the floor, set aside all the jewelry from the day before, all the clothes from the day before, and leave everything more clean as we met the place. Yes, Jai Gopinath. It's two options, two upacharas which indicate the same. Yeah. Imani Abharanani or Idang Alankaram, both indicate the same. Yeah. Any other questions so far? We went twice through the process now. You might have recognized. Once step by step, and now we went through the whole script, yeah, which is actually the same. I just wanted to do that it gets more into your minds, yeah, that you understand, and that you also once went through the script already before we do the physical process today afternoon. Unfortunately, they did not print you the scripts. You have it printed, Indulekha Gopi. Just if you can just take the procedure, not all the papers before, only the procedure, and copy it for each one. Thank you. It would be much more helpful today afternoon, easier for you to follow if you have the papers. Yeah? Could you try to do that with Mohanasini Radha in the office? Yeah? Okay. I can show you which papers. Yeah? Okay, that would be then the end for now. Thank you very much for your attention. We will meet again at 3:30, please. Yeah? So that we have enough time. If we finish before 6, we end, of course, before 6. Otherwise, then we have enough time to go through the whole process. And if someone likes to help with the preparation, I will start preparing at 3 o'clock. Yeah, here in the temple room. Yeah? You're welcome to join in. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Jai.